Black, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Secretary, thank you for being here today. These are a lot of topics, and I'd like to say that these are topics that are certainly important to our taxpayer, and they're important to our patients as well, and I appreciate you being here to answer these questions. I want to hold up a report that just came out yesterday, the Senate report that there were illegal immigrants benefited from $750 million in Obamacare subsidies. And the report goes on to talk about how there is not a coordination between HHS and the IRS on these subsidies. The report says that there were over 500,000 immigrants that got these tax credits, but there wasn't verification, and never was there verification sent in to show, even after the tax credits went out, that these folks were here legally in the country. And so what we've seen in other programs where the money goes out the door, it's very difficult to get that money back again. So there seems to be a lack of coordination in verifying that these folks are here in the country legally, and this is hard-earned taxpayer money that is going out the door. And so I want to know what your plan is to make sure that before these dollars go out the door, that we can verify someone's status, because we know that once the IRS has to go back and try to chase the money, very little of that money comes back. So do you have a plan for making sure that this does not occur?
So with regard to one of the things I think that was important in the report is it did reflect that we don't know whether they were illegal or not. What we know is they didn't provide the documentation.
And so how long would they have, how long would time period would you have let go by with these tax credits going out before there was a verification?
With regard to that, we follow the statutory guidelines, and that's about 90 days. And so last year, 470,000 folks were cut off within that 90-day, approximately 90-day time frame. And the thing that I think is also important to recognize in terms of the connect that you're talking about is those individuals that did not have verification will not be able to get the tax credits. And the other thing is the IRS will follow up in terms of their filing.
But the tax credits already went out the door.
For the period of time,
yes,
that is, we follow the statutory guidelines, and we don't know if
$750 million went out the door.
But we do not know that they weren't supposed to receive them. Many of the people that go through the process of verification actually have the right documentation.
Excuse me, I will run out of time, but I want to tell you I do have a bill that says no subsidies without verification, whether that's in self-attestation. Verification needs to be done before the money goes out the door. We have seen this in so many of the entitlement programs where the money goes out, we can't verify, and there are billions, literally billions of dollars that are going out in these programs. And I just don't understand why someone can't come up with their verification. You know, if I make out an application for something and it's not complete, then I don't get whatever service it is that I'm applying for. I think that's really the direction we have to go.
Thank you.